So someone's asked me multiple times if I could do a video on changing a tire, and I need to put winter tires on our daily driver. Figured it'd be a perfect opportunity to do that. Now, changing your tire starts before you even leave the house. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a shitty day out, it's raining, you're going to get wet changing tire on the side of the highway. You kind of want to know where a few key things are in the car before you even leave. Number one, where's your jack? Number two, where's your spare tire? And I guess actually number three, where are any tools? Usually they're with the spare tire or the jack, but you need to figure that out. Read your manual or just look at the car before you even leave the house. So I'm going to do the first tire just by using all the tools that come in the car. So as I said, it's important to know where shit is, because I'm getting rained on. If I'm on the side of the highway, this is going to suck. And it's good to know if you have stuff in the back that you got to move out to get at your tools. Maybe you just filled up with groceries and you're not going to move this all into the back seat or on the side of the road. It's just good to know where your stuff is. Crap out of here. And then in most cars, in the trunk area and the hatch area, with the carpet, cardboard, and we have their tire. We've added some jumper cables in here. And here's the pair of tools that we're going to use. So we got a tire iron, a little hook thing, we'll figure that out. There, this is like this pull hook. Screw it into the front and pull on the frame. Start putting the spare tire on. I'm going to do this plastic wing nut here. I think you get the idea. Undo it all, and then the spare comes out. Another key tip: make sure your spare has air in it. Check it every once in a while. If it loses air, it's not going to do you any good on the side of the highway. Let's see here. Check the air in the spare, so it has 0 pounds. That's how much air the spare has, so it's completely useless to us. I gotta air this up before it's ever any good. Check the air in your spare. That's a flat tire. You can't replace a flat with a flat. Alright, so I put some air in my spare. What are we gonna need? Tire iron. This looks like it's probably going to be for the jack. This looks like a tow hook. Probably screw it to the front if you go off road or something like that. I don't think we're going to need this. What are we missing here? No way to jack up the car. This is what I say. It pays to figure all this shit out before you even leave the house. So in our car we've got this little thing for our dogs so that when they jump in here all muddy, doesn't, mark up the seats. So I gotta take this off. Because I know that in this car, the jack is actually under the front seat. So, slide the seat forward to get access. There's that little cover there. Pull the cover off, and there's the jack. And what they've done is they've expanded the jack in that little holder just so it doesn't move. So I need to twist the end and kind of get the jack to lower to come out of there. Alright, so I got the tools that I'm going to need. Got the tire iron with a little pointy end on it. A little hook for the jack. A jack, and I got a tire. So before we get started, before we even jack this up, what we want to do is take this cover off. This one I know for a fact it just pops off. Some of these have little fake lug nuts that you have to unscrew. You unscrew all four and then the cover pops off. But this one, you can just get it started a little bit, pull the cover off. Next step, undo the lug nuts. You want to undo the lug nuts with the weight on the vehicle, that way it's not rolling, and it's just usually easier. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. I usually like to pull back. That way I can put muscle, lean back into it, and I'm not putting any force on the elbow. If I'm pushing, there's a lot of force in here, so I like to pull. If you can't get it, put it like this, stand on it. You're on the side of the road, you do what you gotta do to get it off. Swear, yell, curse, do whatever you gotta do, you know. I like doing this, puts a lot of force on that joint. So for me, bicep, pull. Now that we have these loose, we don't want to take them all the way off. We don't want the tire coming off and the car falling on the ground. Now we have to jack that up using this jack. So for this particular jack, you can see there's the slit here. And I'll show you into the car in a second, but there's a pinch weld on the body that slides into this. And then this will lift the car up from there. Turn this, car goes up. Turn it the other way, car goes down. Pretty basic. I'm on an angle here. You can see the car's tilted. Generally, you want to be on as flat of ground as possible. But, you know, I'm on the side of the road. I don't have a choice. I got to do it where it is. So looking at the car, this seam right here is that pinch weld I was talking about. And this is what your jack is going to go on. Hope you can kind of see that. It's just a big, long, thin piece of metal. And from this angle, I'm not using the tool, but what I'm going to do is going to place the jack kind of on this thick part here. I'm just twisting this up by hand to get it started. You can kind of see the jack here. Goes on to either side of that seam. Alright, so now we're going to use the tool here. Just hooks in and twist. See the car lifting up. What's going to happen is the body is lifting up because there's suspension in here, which helps the tire move up and down as you're going down the road to absorb the bumps. So what has to happen is the jack has to fully extend the suspension before the tire will come up off the ground. So you can see it's starting to come up now. Ooh, not enough. Still not seeing enough air going. Okay. So you can kind of see the whole car just starts to slide. So that's generally why you don't do it on an angle. But yeah, this may not be good enough. This jack is getting pretty extended. Might have to reposition it. Yeah, you can see the whole jack is sliding down. This car's on an angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition the jack just forward a little bit. Actually, I just noticed on the frame there's these two little notches, and I'm willing to bet the jack's supposed to go right in the middle here. So that way the top portion is butted right up against the frame. So yeah, it's probably supposed to go right in between these two notches. that's where I'm going to move the jack. You can see it's slid down onto my drain. And the car didn't leave the ground. So drop this down, move it, try again. The last thing you want is the car coming down and the tires off, or coming down on you while you're working on it. Over. Solid concrete on this side now. I think this will be a lot better. Hopefully it won't slide. Hopefully it'll lift the car enough. You know, this takes a bit of effort. It's not super easy to spin this. You can see because the drain is slow, car's angled, this is angled this way, this isn't good. It's really not what you want to see on the side of the road. But I finally have some clearance under this tire. So what I'm going to do is take 3 of these lug nuts off completely, get my spare tire ready to go on. I don't trust the angle on this at all. Get the top lug nut on loose, bottom off, bottom 3 off. Don't lose these. You know, throw them in the cover. I take the flash one off. We're not going to be in a rush. We're not going to just rip this off. You don't want to unsettle the jack. You want to be kind of gentle as well as you can. Pull the tire off. See where your studs are. Kind of get your new tire lined up. Same. So when you put this on, right there. And get a stud started as soon as possible. Just this one lug nut, if this were to fall, I'm not too worried. Like, it's not going to be good, but the tire's on enough that, you know, it's not going to do catastrophic damage, but of course, as soon as you get the second one on, even better. Tire's on there, we can drop it down now. Before you put everything away, you want to tighten these. Since you're on the side of the road, you're just getting these good and tight. German torque bed, good and tight. Again, you want to drop the car down so you can tighten these and you're not fighting, a park brake or anything like that. You got weight on the tire. It's gonna hold the car steady so you can tighten it. And I like to pull. Make sure you get all four tight. I go to cross pattern. And just once more around for good measure. You gotta change tire. At this point, hopefully you're not soaking wet. Your tire's changed, you're safe. Car's back on the ground. You can now take your tire to a shop, get it repaired, get it replaced, do whatever you need to do. And now it's just time to clean all this stuff up and get on with your day. Alright, hopefully you can change your own tires now.